Cheers, everybody. Let me get the frog out of my throat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the first Hive Vibe Live. And I think we're going to do this on the regular. There we go. Oh, I don't like how that's going. Okay. So hi. Hi, everybody. It's been a while. No, this isn't working. I tried to put my phone here and it's echoing. I got to do this a different way. I'll leave and then we'll come back there. There we go. Cheers. Keep it growing. Cheers, Mark. How is everybody doing today? Let's start this High Vibe Live with a little positivity. Actually, a lot of positivity. So here's the goal. The High Vibe Lives. We exude positivity and we squash all negativity. 0. We start our day right. We start our day with questions. Did you have a dream? Would you like to know what the fuck it was about? Do you have a card want? Do you want me to draw an oracle card for you? Do you have a question in that way? Do we need to ask the universe what the fuck is up today? Or do you just need to chill? Sit, chill, and drink some tea, some coffee. Smoke a little medicine for your morning. So I'm going to start with a random happiness quote. Since we exude positivity here, I wish you all the good and charm that life can offer. Think of me kindly and rest assured that no one would more rejoice to hear of your happiness. Love and love alone is capable of giving thee a happier life. So don't forget to love people. People, love. Love is what makes the world go round. So cheers, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. I hope everybody's doing fabulous today. It has been a long while since I've been around. It's been a long while since I've done anything regularly. And I'm really trying to get back into this stuff, you know? Thank you, Mark. Good morning, Annie. How are you today? This beautiful, actually rather smoky day, I have to admit. It is a rather smoky day. I'm going to take my phone off here so I can kind of see what's going on in chat a bit better. A little bit better. There we go. See, I had a feeling. There we go. So, because I kind of sort of started over on this channel, I took away all mods. We're not doing the all blue wrench thing anymore. We are doing those that will take care of the wrenches and take care of the people bringing in negativity. So, Annie, my dear friend, you will be getting a wrench if you haven't done it already, if you haven't noticed already. But don't ask for wrenches because they are given not freely.
So anyway, how is everybody this fun, beautiful morning? How is the smoke in your area? I'm doing good. I've been actually rather sick this week. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but my stomach took a big turn for the worse. And I actually thought it was something pretty significant. I almost went to the hospital. Um, I hadn't felt that bad in a really long time. Um, yeah, I basically fasted for about 2 days. We'll put it that way. I couldn't keep anything down, and it was really painful. I had like a horrible knot on the side of my stomach, on the right side, which made me believe that I possibly had appendicitis. Should I have probably gone to the hospital and double checked? Maybe, but I didn't because, I'm one of those people that will deal and it'll go away. It'll go away. It'll be fine. And it was, eventually, it was. Still a little I'm drinking tea this morning instead of coffee. I actually made myself some coffee yesterday and it didn't sit the greatest. About halfway through the day, or halfway through the cup, I should say, halfway through the cup, I started getting a little funky again, like it wasn't sitting right. So we decided to just not do the coffee. We're going to wait until we do coffee again. Funny thing is that I had quite the headache yesterday and the day before yesterday from, I think, not drinking coffee, because I'm kind of a coffee addict. Who out there is a coffee addict? I am. It's really hard for me to not get through the coffee, not get through the day without coffee. And the funny thing is that I don't actually think I need it. I don't think I need coffee to wake up. I think I just love the taste of my creamy coffee. And mind you, I put a little coffee in my cream. Or is anybody else like that? A little coffee in your cream goes a long way. So today we are drinking green tea. I have it sweetened with a touch of a splash of milk. And I can't drink green tea or black tea any other way for some reason. I have to have a little splash of cream, a little splash of milk, or half and half, or whatever the case may be. And it's got to be sweetened with a little bit of, I use stevia. The natural sweetener. I actually have a plant out there in the back that I've had all winter. It was my stevia plant from last year. And I sure as hell thought that sucker was dead. Oh, I thought that was dead. So I tried to keep it alive all winter. We had it downstairs with the grow downstairs and all that good stuff. And it was just barely hanging on for dear life, barely hanging on. And I put it outside, thankfully, before, or after all the freezes and all the frosts in spring. And it came back and it is nice and bushy and beautiful again. So super happy. I actually have to harvest some leaves so that I can get some more dried stevia in my jar to use for more teas. But I have to tell you, the best thing about summer and fresh herbs is fresh herbal tea. I love fresh herbal mint tea with just all the good stuff, all the fresh herbs. They're just so delicious in tea, fresh tea. I love it. Dried herbs are great too, but nothing better than a good fresh herbal tea. Who's with me? Black coffee always. Man, Annie, I don't think I could do it. I commend you for that. I do. I know it's probably normal, but not for me. Not for me. Oh, thank you, Annie. I've been getting there. I've been getting kind of refreshed. It's like I said, I've had quite a few days in bed. So for me to be refreshed should happen naturally at this point. But you know how sometimes when you oversleep and you're just more tired because you oversleep? Yeah, that was probably yesterday for me. Definitely. So yeah, again, welcome to the High Vibe Live, everybody. High Vibe Live. High Vibe Live. Say that 3 times fast. We're going to try to do this on the regular. We exude positivity and we smash negativity. It does not belong here at all. If you got questions about a dream, if you got questions about an herb, if you got questions about a crystal, if you got questions about anything witchy, you ask it. If you want to ask the universe a question and we can draw an oracle card, you can do that. We can do that. I actually have a lovely little book of answers for a real quick answer if you want. So that's cool too. And I have tons of books to refer to. So this is a question, cards, and crafts. I can show you what I'm doing. I'm working on Twisted's wizard hat right now. So this is the start of it. And it's going to be nice and big. And this is mine, which I actually have to remake. I'm going to remake it so that it's a little bit tighter. And then I'm going to put some cool appliques on it. It's going to be pretty awesome. Mine is the unfinished one. Cheers, Jackie. How are you, darling? It is so good to see you. You beautiful fucking stoner. Yes, how are you, all of you beautiful fucking stoners and hippie witches out there? Sorry, I still got a little bit of a frog in my throat this morning. I'm doing fantastic. Cheers, Michigan native. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And just so if you guys are coming in and you guys are regulars from the past, I did take wrenches away for the most part. Wrenches will come as needed, okay? We're not going to wrench it up over here like a lot of other people do. So don't go asking for them, okay? Thank you. We got to make sure and keep the negativity out. If we can't keep the negativity out, then you know, there goes, and that's why we need good wrench people. All right, so yeah. How is everybody's week been? Oh my gosh, I looked outside this morning and it is just full of smoke. We are full of smoke over here. I'm in northern Michigan. I'm in Alpena. And whoa, this is one of the worst times it's been. We actually have been really lucky to not get this backlash of smoke and wind coming and circulating through. We have this nice little area that gets a lot of, I guess, circular air because it kind of blows away rather quickly. Wow. It must not have last night because it is definitely smoky. How is the smoke with you guys? How is the smoke worldwide, Jackie? Are you seeing any of this stuff over there? And Jackie is from across the pond, by the way. And we love it when she is able to come in here. How are you, my dear? So yeah, I definitely am keeping windows closed today. I don't really want to deal with the smoke and the nasty and the lung problems. I mean, we already got enough of those, don't we? Finally clearing out down there. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty bad up here. Usually it's not so bad up here, but it's pretty bad up here right now. It's yuck. It's pretty yuck. I don't know if you guys can see any of that. I'm moving my laptop a little bit. Look at that. You could barely see the trees across the way over there. Barely see them. That's not like it not focusing. That is how much you can see. For real. Yeah, it's yucks. It's yucks. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's pretty amazing how scary, really, this is, you know? With all this smoke and there's so many people out there with already health problems. You know, I just want to put good vibes and good thoughts to everyone out there that already has these health problems with their respiratory system. And now they have to deal with this. Like, this is terrible. And I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories or anything like that, but this is never have I ever in the history of anything seen this. You know what I mean? It's definitely crazy. Definitely crazy. What is this world coming to, you guys? Keep it growing. Cheers. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. Is it? Is it? Yeah, it's just, you know, I woke up and yesterday it was fine. I mean, it was a little smoky, a little foggy-ish yesterday, but like, you know, we could see pretty far down the road and stuff. It wasn't like clear, clear, but it definitely wasn't like this. It must have, you know, I'm guessing, obviously, you know, we get the dew, the evening and overnight dew and whatnot. I imagine that, you know, all that stuff settles down. And here we are. We have it looking right at us. Son of a bitch. So yeah, let's enjoy this Saturday. Whether it be inside or outside. You would think, Jackie, but it's not. You would think. Actually, it's what we're told is that it's coming from all of the Canada fires. There's fires in Canada, different places, several hundreds of acres on fire right now. And from what I heard, I haven't been following, honestly. I'm not the best for factoids. But what I've heard is that they're letting it burn out, like, because it's very remote. There isn't anything like it's not gonna harm anything. It's not gonna, you know, we need to evacuate type of thing. So yeah, I'm not positive if that's the case, but it is coming from, as we are aware, Canada, and it's getting pretty bad. Yeah, yeah. And it's coming across the whole, it's come across the whole US so far. And I heard either last night or yesterday sometime that it was starting to make its way towards the UK. Like the actual visibility is starting to be affected out there. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. I slept wrong last night. I must have turned in a certain way that I totally fucked up my lower back on the right side. You know, if it's not one thing, it's another. Getting old is not the funnest thing in the world. You get all these aches and pains and twinges and cramps that you're just wondering, what happened? How did that happen? What did I do? I just moved. I just moved that way and it didn't work out. I used to be able to move that way. Not anymore. You have an outside wedding today. Oh gosh, Annie, that's gonna be. Get yourself one of them painter masks that have the breathers on it. You know, you could be making a fashion statement. I'm just saying. You never know. It could just be a thing. You know, like jazz it up a little bit with some rhinestones, and maybe put a little necklace chain on there and work it. Because we might have to resort to that someday. It's impossible to do this. So much, so much. I bet, you know, in Scotland, it's just somewhere I would absolutely love to be. I would just love to visit, to view it, to experience it. It's one of my bucket lists. Ireland, Scotland, like all of those beautiful, green, majestic places. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things. It just kind of calls to you, you know? It calls to you. 86 for a high. What do we got going on today? What is in the weather today in Alpena, Michigan? 64 degrees currently, a high of 79, and all cloudy all day. I don't know how much sun we're going to see. Oh, we might see some sun by 9 p.m. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but by the time the sun sets, we might be able to see it. Oh, I bet we would, honey. I bet we would. Absolutely. So I am going to grab one of these little card things over here. Did anybody have any dreams? Any questions about anything today? They'd like to ask the universe or myself, and I could refer to my library of knowledge. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. So something I want to do with this High Vibe Live on the regular is when I'm on here. I can't guarantee it's going to be every day because you know how that goes. But I have this really gigantic, awesome book. It is The Secret Language of Birthdays. And we're going to the days that I'm on here, not your birthday. You don't get to call out your birthday, but the days that I'm on here, unless it's like very recently passed and we have to wait like a whole nother fucking year or something. Like today is July 1st. Happy July 1st, everybody. Happy first day of the month. July should be a hot one. Generally in the northern hemisphere is when the heat starts picking up. So hopefully everybody is in a good way to keep themselves nice and cool. But this is a really cool book. It gives a lot of information. And it goes by every single day in the year if it is your birthday. And it sheds some light on some different aspects that may happen on your day that may relate to you. Really fucking cool. So today is July 1st. First of all, who was born today other than, you know, whatever. Who was famously born today? That's probably what I should say. Oh my goodness, keep it growing. I wish I could too. I used to remember my dreams, and then for a long time I haven't been able to. And I get very excited when I remember some. It's very rarely though. Very rarely. So yeah, it's I don't remember dreams either, so don't feel bad. Evidently I talk in my sleep too. Twisted's told me that I kind of mumble and like make funny noises and do certain things, and he just kind of like, okay. I don't know. I have no idea. Obviously, we don't know we talk in our sleep because we're sleeping. I mean, we're sleeping. So July 1st is today's birthday. Happy birthday to July 1sters out there. Whatever year you're in, we're going to take a little deep dive on today's July 1st birthdays. Okay? So who was born on July 1st? George Sand. He was, oh, not he, she, a French woman novelist. Oh, Princess Diana. Oh, Princess Diana was born today. Well, that's interesting. Lady Diana Spencer, Princess of Wales. Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz. He was born today. German universal genius. Oh dear. Mathematician, physicist, philosopher, historian, theologian, metaphysician. Okay, you know that guy was definitely helping breaking those secrets. This guy was up there. He was breaking those secrets for sure. Charles Laughton. He was a British stage film actor. Twyla Tharp. Now, I know that name. She is a dancer, choreographer. I don't know how I know that name exactly, but it is a familiar name. Carl Lewis was born on this day. He is a U.S. Olympic 8 gold medal winning track and field champion and a Sullivan Award winner. Well, cheers to him. Willie Dixon, a blues songwriter. Dan Aykroyd was born today. Happy birthday, Dan Aykroyd. We should know who he is, right? Comic, film, TV actor, Saturday Night Live member. Benjamin O. Davis, the first African-American U.S. Army general. His birthday was today. Served in a Spanish-American War in World War I and World War II. William Wyler was born today, a film director, The Desperate Hours, and Ben-Hur. Okay, so the director of Ben-Hur was born today. Cool. Sidney Pollack, the film producer and director of Tootsie. Remember that movie, guys? I remember that movie. I can't remember all of the details, but I at least remember the cover of it. Deborah Harry, a singer, blondie, and film actress. So was she a blondie? She was in the. I wonder if that's the film she was in, or if that's the group she was in. She was in Blondie, the group. Deborah Harry was born today. Nancy Lieberman Klein. She was a basketball player and a 3-time All-American first woman to play in the Men's Pro League. Well, happy birthday to Nancy Lieberman Klein. Is she still alive? I don't know who some of these people are. Rashid Ali, a jazz drummer. Karen Black, a film actress. Olivia de Havilland, also a film actress. Leslie Caron, a dancer and film actress. Genevieve Bujold, a film actress. Jean Stafford, a Pulitzer Prize winner. Oh, fancy dancy. Novelist, short story writer. And last but not least on the list, Farley Granger, film actor. That does not include anybody out there whose birthday is July 1st, because you are obviously at the top of the list because it is your day. So happy birthday, July 1sters out there. Let's see, what else do we got here? July 1st, the sign is 8 to 10 degrees Cancer. So if you're born on a July 1st, you're 8 to 10 degrees Cancer, and you are a cardinal water sign. Okay. So let's read a little bit about these July 1st people. Do you have a July 1st person in your life? Let's read about them. Let's see. Debbie Harris equals Blondie. Well, that could be her maybe pseudonym, because it says Deborah with an A-H, Harry, Harry. So Deborah Harry, singer, comma, Blondie, comma, film actress. I'm assuming that's the Blondie girl. What do you think? I don't have a picture, so I'm not even sure. Oh my goodness, Annie, that's hilarious. My birthday month. It's your birthday month. Is it, what day is it? 28th. Okay, I got to put 2 and 2 together there. 28th of July, Jackie. So we're going to try to make sure and go live on the 28th of July so that we can read yours for sure. Okay, July 1st babies. Let's read about them. July 1st people tend to be highly sensitive, capable and adaptable, as well as emotionally open. Though many born on this day are also long-suffering and very prone to emotional pain. They generally win out in their struggle against dominance, injustice, or oppression of any type. So very strong. Emotional, but strong. July 1st women feel keenly the conflict between the workplace and motherhood, or the demands of a career versus keeping a home. Therefore, they are often taken up with issues surrounding gender in modern society. July 1st men have an unusual sensitivity and empathy for women and for their own feminine side. July 1st people of both sexes are often their own worst enemy, in that depression can be a constant and unwelcome companion in their lives. So very sensitive, very easily depressed. We all should probably take note of that and have a little heart and a little good vibe for our beautiful Cancer sensitives out there. Worries regarding inferiority at work or failure at home can dog them even when they are most successful. Those born on this day are likely to display ambivalent feelings towards individuals and social groups with whom they are most closely bound, and ultimately towards themselves. So kind of a warring thing there, isn't it? On the positive side, which that's good, we exude positivity here. July 1st people are hardly ones to follow blindly. No matter how committed they are to an endeavor, cause, or ideology, they remain flexible enough to see another point of view or way of doing things. July 1st people seek profundity and are quickly put off by simplistic answers and shallow thought. Okay, so you better dive deep. Deep dive with these Cancers. Deep dive. July 1st people are indeed deep themselves, complex personalities who keep a whole world of strictly personal feelings inside of them. On the other hand, they have a highly social side, which generally manifests in acts of service and unselfish contributions to society. July 1st people tend to be givers rather than takers. Because of their receptive and empathic tendencies, they are often sought out as understanding and helpful friends. Yet, when they are in one of their tormented states, they are of little constructive use for anyone. Those born on this day have their own particular brand of emotional self-torture. Well, isn't that lovely? It seems that they must bring up very disturbing feelings and work them out before they can advance in their personal development. So they also dig real deep. Okay. The danger is that they will get locked into negative patterns. The danger is they will get locked into negative patterns, period. That was not a continuing sentence. Sorry. Often, a chance happening or even a shock is needed to reorient them, followed by a sudden realization of their behavior and subsequent resolve to improve their situation. Here, a more highly evolved July 1st emerges as an aggressive and positive personality, willing and ready to function in the world, and capable of integrating a successful social, family, and love life. So that's key about Cancers, it sounds like. They got to go through the shit to get on top of the shit. Like, I think that's a true testament of anyone, personally, but it sounds like Cancers really, they really go deep and drudge it all up, especially this July 1ster. Drudge it all up. So we have to have compassion for that. Remember to always have compassion, because we all have different ways of processing things. Some people can process things like that and be fine the next minute. Some people, it takes minutes. Some people, it takes hours. Some people, it takes days. Some people, it may take even longer. So always be aware that nobody is the same. Nobody is going to snap back the way you may want them to, or that you may do, or that you may, need them to. So just a positive note there. Sometimes those born on this day become remarkably extroverted once they come out of their shell and actively seek out life's pleasures. Such revels are a kind of lifelong celebration of emancipation. So that's pretty awesome. I love that. Like, these July 1st Cancers, the cardinal sign, they dig deep and they drudge and they feel everything. Cancers are very much a water sign, very much full of emotion. It is a cardinal sign, which means that it's kind of unwavering in a way. It's strong, and I don't know. I just feel like Cancers can shed a light on some stunted emotional people out there, because they know it deeply. They feel it deeply, and they can help others with it deeply, even if it's hard for them to get it out. I think my grandma is a Cancer, and she is absolutely a force to be reckoned with. I don't know if I would call her an extrovert per se, but she has definitely ruled her inner, turmoil, I guess you could say, But you can see when she's hurting, and she's tough as nails. She does not like to show her emotion. But it's one of those things, like I can tell, I can see it in her face, or I can hear it in her voice, things like that. So yeah, I'm aware of some Cancer dispositions in my life, for sure. All right, let's see what else this has to say. So the strengths of a Cancer, or July 1st Cancer, I should specify: profound, giving, and determined. The weaknesses of a July 1st Cancer: troubled, depressive, and long suffering. So you're in it and you're not getting out of it, right? So let's see here. We have numbers and planets, tarot, health, and advice, and a meditation at the end. So let's keep going, because these are fun. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 1st of the month are ruled by the number 1. So a little numerology here. People born on the 1st like to be first. Those ruled by the number 1 are typically individual, highly opinionated, and eager to rise on the top. So this might be different from your average Cancer. Those ruled by the number 1 are typically individual, highly opinionated, and eager to rise to the top. Did I just read that? Because July 1st people are a bit passive in expressing themselves, they will gain a positive boost from a sun-moon connection. This is where astrology comes into play, and it's important to know all of your signs and all of your planets. Your moon sign is the second most important sign, in my opinion, of who you are on a deeper level, and that is your inner self. Sometimes you're not really aware of your moon sign tendencies until you get older. This is why I call myself a Virgo a lot, because my moon is Virgo, and my Virgo shines ever so bright in my older age. Like my Libra shines super bright. It always has. But Virgo, man, she's lighting that shit up. Cheers, Betsy. Hello, my love. Cheers, Twisted. So let's see. The sun symbolizes strong creative energy and fire, which is best kept flowing steadily rather than allowed to sporadically flare out of control. So always keep that fire, guys. Always keep that sun energy about you, your sun sign, your main sign. That is who you are at your core. But there are so many other aspects of you. You have a personality that goes layers deep. That's the same thing with astrology, okay? Tarot. The first card of the major arcana is the Magician. I don't have my tarot cards handy. What is wrong with me? I would have shown you the freaking Magician card, who symbolizes intellect, communication, information, as well as magic. Over his head is an infinity symbol. God dang it, I need to have the fucking Magician. Hang on a minute. Now I gotta go find it. I gotta go get it. I tell you what, I thought I had everything at my fingertips over here. And sure enough, I didn't. Sure enough, I didn't. All right, so let's see if we can find the Magician real quick. I gotta go through all the freaking cards here. There's the Fool. There's the Hermit. It's gonna take a minute. There's the World. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nope, that's not it. There's Death. You're in here somewhere. No, that's not it. That's Judgment. What? Did I miss it? There it is. Ha! The Magician. Got it. The Magician. Okay. This is the Magician. There is the infinity sign above his head. That is, oh my goodness, I need to clean my nails out. I still have gardener's dirt underneath there. Pulled some weeds yesterday. All right. So the tarot, who symbolizes intellect, communication, information, as well as magic, over his head as an infinity symbol, which is some tarot decks takes the form of a hat and others a halo. His is a halo. Many interpretations may be drawn, one of which is that the magician recognizes the cyclical and unending nature of life and is empowered by this understanding. The positive traits suggested by this first card include diplomatic skill and shrewdness, but negatively, lack of scruples and opportunism. The choice rests with the July 1st person, whether to embrace superficially and whether to embrace superficiality and illusion or pursue more profound goals. So this is your July 1st Cancer Tarot card representing the magician and having their choice as to which way they will follow that magician. Okay, opportunism or goals, which could be opportunism, but you know, not. I'm glad I found that card. I need to keep these nice and handy, don't I? So health, July 1st people, let's talk about some health. Let's talk about some health for these guys. I had something over here. July 1st people are not overly comfortable with their bodies, though they are graceful, and may enjoy many forms of movement. So do your July 1st friends and family, do they like to dance and move around a lot? I think that's pretty awesome. Cheers, Cajun Weedhead. Great to see you. Just a second, guys. Okay. All right. They periodically swing from active sexual expression to total abstinence. Oh, okay. So if you have a July 1st Cancer in your life and you got some swings going on, it's fine. It's just normal for them. It's just normal for them. Depression is probably the greatest single health danger to July 1st people. And at some point in their lives, they might find it helpful to seek some form of counseling. Those born on this day need a friend, religious counselor, or therapist to whom, if only occasionally, they can pour out their heart. The eating habits of July 1st people are often unusual or even peculiar. By alternately indulging and denying their appetites, they can develop an unhealthy attitude towards food, which should be corrected gently and gradually as early in life as possible. So we could have some bingers in the July 1st group here. Some bingers and purgers. Advice for July 1st babies. Happiness need not mean superficiality. Profundity need not mean negativity. Once you have gained insight, move out into the world. You can do it. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Supporters and friends will join you. Learn to take as well. Learn to take as well as to give. Never allow anyone to walk over you. Now, I don't think that's advice just for July 1sters. I think that's advice for every single one of us. That's some good advice. Do not ever let anyone walk over you. Learn to take as well as to give. Giving is one of those things that make you feel real good about yourself, real good about doing it. And if you haven't given enough lately, try it. Just try it. Give your time. Give, your effort in something, your knowledge, it doesn't have to be anything tangible. It could be something, giving your shoulder to cry on. July 1st cancers, they may need you to just let out a friend, a therapist, or whatever. You can give that. So don't think that just giving is tangible. Meditation for today, or for July 1sters, I should say. There is always something smaller and always something bigger. That is super duper awesome. So July 1st, guys, on birthdays of the year, that is today's birthday. Do you know anybody who was born on July 1st? Like I said, my grandma is a July baby, but she is a July 4th baby. Yes, the whole U.S. celebrates her day. Funny enough, though, my brother, I have so many birthdays this week. It's not even funny. I've got a lot of cancers in my family, and I don't think I even realized, I realize, of course, but there's so many cancer attributes going on that I don't think I realized the mix and mingle between them all, honestly. So we have my grandma, who is July 4th. We have my brother, who I believe is July 5th. His wife, who I believe is July 6th or 8th. See, they're all mushed together. And then my stepmom and her twin sister, which I believe is July 7th. And my brother and his wife, who are having birthdays in the same week, this week, their anniversary is also July 4th. So all kinds went on this week. Lots of going on in my family this week for birthdays. But that's a July 1st. I do not know a July 1st baby. So if you do, there's a little bit about them. Oh, no worries. Yes, it is super smoky today, sweetheart. I seen it. I seen it. All right, so that was fun. Does anybody have any dreams or anything they'd like to ask the universe? I've got cards. I've got books. I've got plenty of reference. Does anything have anybody? Does anything have anybody? Does anybody have anything that they'd like to ask the witch? Because the witch is in. All right, let's do a little card for some intentions today. We're going to keep these short and sweet. We're not going to stay on here forever. A good hour ought to do it, I'd say. I want to keep these up so that, I stay active with you guys. And if I start to do this on a too long or too often basis, I know me and I get burnt out. And I do not want to burn out because I am here for you. I am. Okay, so this card right here, these cards are intention cards. So we're going to do a little intention. Let's see if we can set some kind of an intention for today, a good positive intention that we can keep in our minds throughout our day today. That's what Facebook is for. Yes, that is what Facebook is for. Ooh, okay, we got a couple that came out here. Let's see what these are. For today, I am creative. Is there anything that you are creating that you are going to create, that you have been meaning to create, that you have been putting on the back burner for however long. Today, I am creating a wizard hat. So that is my creating today. I am also creating a positive environment for anybody who wants to join on Facebook or on YouTube. I am, what else? Creating, I don't know. I'm creating today. But today, create. What are you going to create today? Are you going to create positivity in somebody's life? Are you going to create something with a craft? Are you going to create something tangible? Like, do you woodwork? Do you, well, that's crafting. I'm trying to expand and it's not working. So here was the other one we got today. We got 2 cards today. So 2, today you create, and today I forgive myself. So that's another important thing to do too. Good morning, beautiful Diane. Show my dress. Show my dress. Okay, we're going to show my dress. This is the dress today. So today, forgive myself. So this, I think we can forgive ourselves for a lot. We talked a lot about our July 1st cancers today and how they can get depressive, how they can kind of beat themselves up before surpassing those demons, if you will. And a lot of people do that. And I think today is a day to forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up for needing the time that you need. Forgive yourself if you've done something wrong. Forgive yourself if you've spoke negatively about something. You know, you need to forgive yourself and work through your issues and your demons and your negativity before you can bring light and positivity onto the world. That is what's important. Bringing light and positivity onto the world. But if you yourself are not a part of that light already and you exude negativity, then I think you need to go within yourself, such as a Cancer might do. Figure that stuff out. Forgive yourself and spread your light. Spread the light that comes from that. So just don't be too hard on yourself. For today, I forgive myself. For today, I am creative. I am creating my world. And I am forgiving my past transgressions, if you will, because it's time for a whole new world, guys. Because, you know, this world needs some help right now, doesn't it? It needs a little positivity. And let's be that positivity. Okay? Am I getting on your nerves yet? God damn it. Be positive. Thank you, Jackie. I guess I'm creating clones later, but I guess we are redesigning our yard. Ooh, that's always fun. Keep it growing. Neighbors put up a fence and blocks. Oh, no. Okay, so then maybe that's not a lot of fun. That kind of is a bummer to have to figure all of that out again. Oh, well, you know what? Sometimes change is good. A lot of people don't like change, but you know what? Change keeps the world going around, baby. Like if we didn't have change, we would all be very stagnant. We would all be very, very much in the same place. We would never be growing. We would never be spreading the positivity and light that we need, learning new things and sharing our knowledge. Like change is inevitable. Change can be positive if we look at the silver linings. So here's me exuding positivity for you. It'll be all right. You're going to have an even better spot. Watch. An even better spot. So let's do one last card to get the heck out of here. We're going to do, let's see here. Let's do one of our Shadows of Light oracles. We did at the very beginning, we did a Moonology card that was show the world the real you. So be very transparent today. You know, it's another one. Be transparent today. Just being garden is closer to the door. Well, less walking then. See, there you go. There's your silver lining. Not as much walking. All right, let's do one more. This is the Shadow of Light oracle. We'll do a oracle. That's the back of them. Here's a couple of the art here. They're really cute. Very cute art. Oops. Whoops. See, I don't know what I'm doing here. Very cute art. Baby dollish, gothic baby dollish, if you will. So let's do one more card before we close out. And let's see, whoops, if I can hang on to them first. I mean, you know, that's the first thing I need to do is hang on to these suckers so they don't fly out all over the place. So last call. If anybody has any questions that they would love to ask, the library of knowledge that is behind me, or if you yourself would like a personal oracle card drawn for you. Okay, this one is for today. We already got one out of there. My goodness, screaming today. Okay, we have one. It is the Sewer Mermaid. Oh, your sensuality is beautiful. Fun little mermaid there. They're very glossy cards, so I'm getting quite the sheen on them, and they're reflective. But super cute Sewer Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. So that to me is saying embrace yourself, embrace the love you have within, embrace, what card is this? 25, card 25 today. Remember, numbers mean things too. So if card 25 means something to you, there you go. So we're not going to go into the whole thing about the card. Let's just talk about the actual message. Part of you that is natural and beautiful, most likely your body and appearance, has been influenced by thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, and perhaps even dirty. So, a part of you has had to evolve and exist in a less than healthy way. It is time you clean up your act. Not of your natural looks, but of the way you have thought about yourself. Something beautiful has been treated badly. It is now up to you to begin to reframe your ideas and thoughts, and therefore your experiences of yourself, your body, your worth, your ability to attract others, and to see yourself as worthy of love, respect, and consideration. Let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again, and rise above the rubbish and stink of negative conditioning regarding your beautiful body and unique self. You are beautiful and very worth loving. This is the only truth that must be told at this time. So that is powerful. And I think that goes a little bit hand in hand with our birthdays today and how we kind of dive deep. We get into depressions and we kind of, tend to be that way. And now, mind you, we all have these tendencies. And I'm not saying July 1st are just the only ones that do, or cancers are the only ones that do, because we all have them. And you know what? You're going to have some cancer probably in your chart in certain areas in your planets where these certain attributes come to light a little bit more than you're like, what the heck is going on with me? You're not really sure, right? So that's why it's always also important to know what your chart is, what your signs are, what planets they're in, because that will help you. It will help you determine and learn about yourself and how you react to certain things, how you deal with things, how you communicate, how you succeed in life, you know, how you do spiritual things, all the planets, all the things, they're all there for you at your fingertips. What you need is your birthday, your birth time, and your birthplace. Those three things are what you need. And you can go on any free website, look up free natal chart, and you can plug your stuff in and you can get yours. Okay? So cheers, everybody. On that note, mwah, I love you. Have a happy, hippie, witchy day, and we'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Next.